Hey guys, Rodney McClure here. I think I'm gonna start doing a series on some tool tips and prep and how to take care of your tools. This right here is some adhesion promoter. I'm gonna put on this rag. This is my favorite hard card. I'm gonna take this adhesion promoter. I'm gonna hit the sides. I'm gonna tell you guys, I sell slip tape. I've researched till I found I've got a bunch that's junk, and I got hooked onto something that's just really good. This is scrap paint protection film. This is a piece I had left over off a job, so I cut me a little piece out of it. Let me lay my phone down so I can lay it on top of it so I can see the strip a little better. Now I can see how to center it up. I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to stand it up right in the center of that strip. When I do, the card's going to pick it up off of the surface. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to push it this way to get that side down like it needs to be. Then I'm going to turn it over, fold it this way. That way you get a perfect edge and a perfect seal all the way down through there. Now I've got PPF on this. What this does, it gives you cushion on this edge so you don't burn through your slip tape. I'm going to do the same thing with the slip tape. I'm going to leave it on the row. I hate to waste anything. So I lay it up here to see exactly what size I need. I lay it as close as my dysfunctional tail can get it to the center. This makes the tape really stick to the PPF. So I'm gonna go over here and cut just a little extra off, like this. Put my roll over here. Same thing. I'm gonna drag this thing like this. I'm just gonna fold it over. I'm trying to let you guys see what I'm doing with it. I'll push it like this. That way you don't have no sags and bags and wrinkles. Those are what burns through. If you got little knots in it, creases or whatever, it causes it to burn through. Now I didn't get it perfect. I got a little high on one side, but I like to use the 1/2 inch tape for that. That's what I sell on my side. I do sometimes have 3/4 and 1 inch tape, but I don't always. I'm gonna trim this little edge off like this. Same thing here. And somebody says, does that really work? You know, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna pose a question of, how do I know that works better than whatever? Well, if you got PPF and you've got this, you put on there and try it and see. It gives you a true edge, it gives you a little cushion, it slides good. I'll show you something. This has been on this thing, look at how it's discolored. It's been on here 6 months. I don't know if you guys can see the PPF where I finally burnt through on the end. This is what I clean up in the edges with. The PPF is still on there, and the slip tape is still over it. And I mean, it's still perfect. It wore through the sides where I clean up in the rubber with it before it wore through the edge. And it's finally, like I say, burnt through here. I'll replace that later on, but not right now. I do all of my tools that way. My wedge hammer, my platinum, all the same tape. And that PPF under there cushions that edge. It really makes them last. That's just a tool tip on those hard cards. Slip tape that you can get at GasketProTools.com. Any PPF will do. The cheapest you can find, as long as it's got a good adhesive, doesn't matter. I don't suggest wasting your good stuff, but you cut your strips. If you got a plotter, you can set you up a pattern, just cut a whole bunch of strips and have them ready. Go ahead and put this on top of it and make one pass and flip it on. That's what I do, but I want to show you guys on this. It may be something I offer on my site, some ready to go strips, slip tape with the PPF under it, so you're ready to put them on. But there again, they're not going to be dirt cheap because both parts are expensive. Anyway, Rodney McClure, Gasket Pro Tools, and the Film Benders Guild. Thank you, guys.